You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Ellendale, thank you so much for your YouTube membership request. You are bringing down a band that we love down the rabbit hole by the name of Lord of the Lost. And this is a new song from them that just came out 5 days ago by the name of One Last Song. Hopefully it's not their last one.
Thank you so much, Ellendale, for bringing Lord of the Lost down the rabbit hole. Once again, it has been a hot minute, and I'm so excited to get back to this band.
Ellendale, you gave us an amazing write-up that I think everyone should know to get the context of the connection that you have with Lord of the Lost and why they mean so much to you, and why Lord of the Lost probably means a lot to all the Losties around the world. I think that's a really cool name. I love the names for bands that becomes their fan group. I think that's one of the coolest ones I've heard yet. So without further ado, this is what Ellendale has to say about this song and band. If you asked me to mention only one favorite band of mine, I would choose my beloved Lord of the Lost. They and Asp are the leading bands of the modern German Gothic scene, merging traditional and nostalgic sounds with the new modernity of 2023. I give you an information that will show you how much these special guys mean to me and how much my life revolves around them. Lord of the Lost participated in the Eurovision Song Contest of 2023, the biggest music competition in the world, and I basically worked my ass off for 24/7 to support them on a daily basis in the months prior to the big night. So Ellendale created the Instagram support page, Lord of the Lost Eurovision 2023, and also started public WhatsApp groups for fans to unite in voting for Lord of the Lost at Eurovision. We did Blood and Glitter, y'all, as well, so that's really cool. And do you know what happened? Lord of the Lost were so kind and shared Ellendale's support page and the WhatsApp groups on all of their social media accounts. And the numbers were exploding massively because of all people came together and created a mass movement from January till May 2023. I remember when that movement was happening. That's why we watched the show itself. This is also the way how all of us Losties won the German national pre-selection to send the guys to Eurovision by organizing all of our support online and setting the phone lines on fire.
Nice!
And Ellendale, you're all about making a movement by the collective community, and that is so cool to know that you you actually walk what you say. So One Last Song is talking from their most recent album, Blood and Glitter, which was even talked about in German mainstream media because it brought them to Eurovision and climbed to the #1 of the German album charts, despite having been on preset only for 6 days.
6 days.
Chris Harms, Lord of the Lost singer, which sounds like he's an incredible looking person, states that One Last Song is the most meaningful song he has ever written, and the lyrics are his lifeblood.
Wow.
If you look at all the details in this heavily emotional video, you'll get to see so many memories related to the history of the band. I can see why this rocketed to your first suggestion once this came out. We're happy to oblige. One last song, y'all.
One Last Song. That was a phenomenal write-up about this song. I can't believe how connected, Ellendale, that you are with this band and how much support Losties have for Lord of the Lost. This is incredible. This video already looks like it's gonna be a top-notch cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah.
If you guys are as excited to be here with us, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And go subscribe to Lord of the Lost. Go support them. Become a Lostie.
Shout out to the Losties. Let's go.
Wow, this is like...
Yeah, you already feel it.
I already feel it.
Oh, what the hell?
If I could sing one last song before the world ends, if I could sing one last song to say goodbye, if I could sing one last song to all my children, if I could sing one last song before we die. Forgiveness for this life. life ends. I'd give everything I have, say all the things I left unsaid, if I could sing one last song and make it a good one. A song about love, a song about death, with desperation in my breath. I scream in the silence, massive and violent. Hear my voice for I am lost, singing for my broken walls. One last song, one last song. If I could sing one last song to show my love was endless. If I could sing one last song to help you cry. If I could sing one last song when the colors fade, with a smile through the pain to the everlasting night. A song about love, a song about death, with desperation in my breath. I scream in the silence, massive and violent. Hear my voice for I am lost, singing for my broken walls. One last song, one last song. For the rebels and the brave, the runaways, the renegades, for those living by the sword, the forgotten and ignored, for the victims standing proud, all the lonesome in the crowd, for all my kings and all my queens, and for everyone between. A song about love,
Wow.
a song about death, with desperation in my breath. I scream in the silence, massive and violent. Hear my voice, for I am lost. A song about love, a song about death, with desperation in my breath. I scream in the silence, massive and violent. Hear my voice, for I am lost, singing for my broken walls. One last song, one last song, one last one last song. If I could sing one last song to you.
Perfect imagery as well.
Oh my god.
Wow, what an experience. Chris Arms.
I would sing one last song to you.
Did they just find their perfect encore song?
I think so. I think they found their perfect encore song.
Wow. Holy crap. I can't imagine, because when this song came out, I get it, Avondale. Like, if this was, say, Linkin Park for me and this song came out, it is like it is one of those songs that are just going to get you so excited everyone has to go see it. It's like when Numb came out after, like, In the End was the big hit, and then when Numb came out, everyone had to show people it. But, like, this song, One Last Song, even though that's, like, such an easy concept, and, like, You know, like everyone's already said that,
Yeah.
we all understand it, but the way that Chris portrayed this and just the beauty of his voice and how you already could sing along to it, and it was just such a memorable moment.
It was like I had goosebumps head to toe
Yeah.
during this song.
Hmm.
And it hit on so many different levels because it was really fun, it was really groovy, but it was
Yes.
also really dark, which is what I love about the gothic scene that I'm actually learning
It's
about
so
from
amazing.
Ellendale
Yeah,
through these
you're giving us
videos.
everything great.
Is like how groovy and fun the music is and the
Yeah.
genre. It's like it's so
While
it
not
gets
hiding away from
it's
death.
not, but while not hiding away from the darkness. So it is
Yes.
such a juxtaposition within the video itself,
It
because
is.
you had Chris was at his own funeral.
Yeah, he sure was.
He had and I even love in the credits, and I didn't call this out, but I should have, but he had a stunt double in the casket.
That's
and then
cool.
he walked up to his
Well
own
said. Yeah,
casket.
yeah.
And then went off to go write his song because he had that near-death experience where he saw his own casket and he's like, I don't have time.
Incredible interpretation.
I-
Amy. Good job.
Don't have time for this. I need to go do this now. I need to find this last song. Like, how am I supposed to tell everyone, not even just individuals, but everyone in this broken world, like one last song to tell everyone, to get everyone thinking and on the same page with this?
Yeah.
Because I need to tell a song of love. I need to tell a song to stop the violence. I need to tell a song
Desperation.
in desperation.
Yeah.
Like this, like how do
Everyone
I
has
write
to hear this now.
Everyone has to hear this, and how do I write this perfect song to, like, before I die, before I can't do this any longer?
It's crazy because, like, when you have that near-death experience, you just want to tell everyone what you wish you would have said. So say it now, y'all. I think that's
Say
what he
it
wants
now.
everyone to know. And, like, I think that's why she's saying, watch this now.
Yeah,
Because this
now.
message has to happen now. You have to be a part of it now because, like...
Who knows what's gonna happen?
And we feel honored to be a part of the Losties and, like, just to be a part of this experience and to understand why that super connection is there with bands and fans and what it really means, because like you said, it's like it's just telling it how it is, and it's very inspiring, and I think everywhere around the world would love this type of music too.
They would. Everyone around the world would love this music,
No
and no
wonder it did
wonder they've done so well, and they've gone to Eurovision, and
Yeah.
they've gone and they're on the radio, because like out here we don't really have metal bands or like gothic bands or things like that on the radio. It's just very generic, unfortunately.
More R&B poppy.
More R&B poppy, like what you would see top 40 on our radio. So for them to be able to hit that level, it's phenomenal. And I'd also want to say, like, after going back to when he ran away from his first near-death experience to do something, he didn't run away from it.
Right.
He ran away to do something
Yeah,
important.
To rectify.
He rectified. He
Yeah.
went to rectify, not hide, which I think
Yes.
is a very important thing to point out in that.
Yeah.
And then they stripped everything away.
They sure did, yeah.
And it was just him in some secret place, as they said in the credits. I do read credits. I'm a weirdo.
No, it's awesome.
They said in some secret place where he was playing that guitar just by himself, singing in that pure acoustic.
Yeah, the
Was
acoustic guitar, just him singing that melody.
Phenomenal. And
Yeah.
then they had a space, a rest. There was no music. It was silence for a couple of beats. And I love a perfectly placed silence,
Yeah, absolutely.
because it just brings you into, it grounds you in that moment. And with a song like this, where it is the one last song of love, of to end the violence, of death, of desperation.
Yeah.
One last song of desperation, and then to have that silence there, because that just embodies that desperation. Be like, no, everyone needs to hear this.
Yeah, even when you think you can give up, nope,
Yeah,
go tell the next
no.
person. It doesn't stop.
It doesn't
It's
stop.
your
You
life.
can't give up. You need to live. Unfortunately, you need to live through that desperation. That desperation is what's going to drive some of the best art.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
best music.
Yeah.
The best inventions is all through desperation. Without that desperation, there is no driving force. So this one last song is the driving force.
Yeah.
And it's gorgeous.
And Ellendale, you look like you're someone who has been inspired from this scene.
Mhm.
And I really also love what the German bands do with their music videos and how they end them with those credits. And it's always like
Yeah.
Rammstein does a lot like that as well.
They do.
And that seems like a signature from over there. And I love that style. And I just love everything about this though.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We also hear the baby crying now too, so we have one more thing to do after we're done this video. And I hope you guys had a good time with us though. Ellendale, thank you so much for sharing your story, and that was incredible as well to find out about the losties and everything you guys have all gone through together. We're exiting the rabbit hole now, folks.
Thank you so much, Ellendale, for bringing this amazing song down the rabbit hole. And thank you for telling us that we needed to listen to this now.
Yeah.
Because it is the last song. It is the perfect song. And I'm going to be re-listening to this again and again. It is definitely going on my playlist.
Yeah.
Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.
Thank you all so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you had a good time and you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss the next one, here is a very easy way that you can make it to our next one by hitting the subscribe button. If you liked what you heard on this video and you want to support this artist, then an easy way to do that is going right here. And I think we have a really good video for you right here that we think you will enjoy. Thank you all so much. See you next time.